CBS News on the Hour. Sponsored by Steel.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. Democrats want Republicans to come to the table to work on stronger gun laws following the school shooting in Nashville. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries.
House Republicans put people over politics and put kids over guns.
But Tennessee Governor Bill Lee says now's not the time for legislation. CBS's David Begnaud has details.
Throughout the community, there is unimaginable grief.
You just wonder, when is the call coming for you? This should not have happened.
Even from Tennessee's Republican Governor Bill Lee, who has opposed stronger gun laws in the past.
We will act to prevent this from happening again.
He did not provide specifics, but did reveal that one of the victims, substitute teacher Cynthia Peak, was a best friend to his wife.
A battle is now brewing on Capitol Hill over Starbucks' alleged union-busting efforts. Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders questioned former Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz.
Were you ever informed of or involved in a decision to fire a worker who was part of a union organizing drive? I was not.
Starbucks formed its first union in Buffalo back in 2021. Flight attendants are pushing a new bipartisan proposal that would ban passengers who want to act up on planes. Sherry Taylor works for Frontier.
The violent incidents have not stopped. I want to thank Senator Reid, Congressman Swallow, and Fitzpatrick for introducing this bill, which will ban passengers who will be fined by the FAA, TSA, or convicted for interfering with a crew member or an unruly passenger on a plane.
Disruptive behavior on planes spiked during the pandemic. President Biden addressed world leaders today in a virtual summit for democracy.
Since he's taken office, the president has depicted a great struggle between democracies and autocracies. As he spoke virtually to fellow leaders of self-governing nations, Mr. Biden reported the tide is turning.
Autocracies of the world are getting weaker, not stronger.
He pointed to the united effort of democratic nations to support Ukraine in the Russian war, and here at home to the passage of Electoral Count Act reforms to protect the will of voters.
Our job is to keep building on our progress so we don't start heading in the wrong direction again.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, Washington.
The FDA has approved the sale of an opioid antidote. CBS's Kimmy McCormick.
This marks the first time an over-the-counter drug has been approved as an overdose antidote. Naloxone will be available now without a prescription at drugstores, even convenience and grocery stores as an opioid treatment by late summer.
Still no word on how much it could cost. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.